Australia is the place to go if you want to visit a country that has a lot to offer. Australia is a fantasy land. From the hallowed legends of the Aboriginal Dreamtime to the armchair travelers who say it's their dream destination, Australia stands up to all the hype. Australia, the world's smallest continent and largest island, is roughly the same size as the United States but has a population the size of New York State and some of the world's most peculiar animals. Australia is also a nation of astounding contrasts and beauty. Along the coast, you may explore bustling cities, large sand islands, ancient rainforests, and the Great Barrier Reef, which is one of the world's most stunning natural wonders. The Rocky National Parks and red dirt deserts of the outback are the ideal spots to go on an adventure tour. With a laid-back culture and welcoming people, it's no surprise that Australia scores high on bucket lists around the world. With our list of Australia's top attractions, you can plan your next adventure. So, let's begin with the top spot in Australia. Sydney Opera House, New South Wales. The Sydney Opera Theatre is an Australian opera house located in Port Jackson, New South Wales. Its unusual roof structure of sparkling white sail-shaped shells makes it one of the most photographed structures in the world. The Sydney Opera House is a work of art of 20th century architecture. Its significance stems from its unrivaled design and construction, great engineering achievements and technological innovation, and status as a world-famous architectural icon. The interior of the Sydney Opera House is fascinating, but its remarkable architecture is best appreciated from afar. Mrs. Macquarie's Chair in the Royal Botanic Gardens is a great place to shoot this popular Sydney tourist landmark. Or you may board a harbour cruise or ferry and photograph it from the water as you pass by. The Sydney Opera House is now receiving a 10-year, $275 million renovation, but it will remain open during this time. So, if you get the opportunity to visit Australia, must visit this location. The second best place in Australia to visit is Queensland's Great Barrier Reef Marine Park. The Great Barrier Reef is a must-see for anybody visiting Australia. This World Heritage listed natural wonder is one of the world's largest living constructions. It's so vast that you can see it from space. It's a must-see for divers, snorkelers, island enthusiasts, and wildlife lovers. The park, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, extends for 2,300 kilometers along Queensland's east coast. The Great Barrier Reef is, unsurprisingly, one of the top places to visit in Australia for diving and snorkeling. The diverse marine life includes soft and hard corals, over 1,600 tropical fish species, sharks, dugongs, dolphins, turtles, rays, and giant clams. You'd rather keep dry? Underwater observation stations and glass-bottom boats provide views of the reef. The Great Barrier Reef can be visited in a variety of ways. You can cruise around the islands, take a sightseeing flight, visit the islands on day trips, or snorkel and dive the reefs. Cairns, Port Douglas, and Airlie Beach are the main launching sites for tours on the mainland. The third best place to visit in Australia is Northern Territory's Uluru National Park. Uluru, previously Ayers Rock, is one of Australia's most photographed natural wonders, located deep in the country's red centre. The spectacular red monolith is the centrepiece of Uluru National Park, a World Heritage Site jointly managed by Parks Australia and the Angu people, the traditional landowners. Uluru, which means shadowy spot in the local Aboriginal dialect, rises 348 meters over the surrounding plain. The majority of its mass is submerged beneath the Earth's surface. The park also has the red dome-shaped rocks known as Katachuta. As the sun sets, visitors congregate to witness the colors of Uluru and Katachuta change in the changing light. Joining a tour conducted by Aboriginal guides and rangers is a wonderful opportunity to appreciate these holy locations. The fourth best place to visit in Australia is New South Wales' Sydney Harbour Bridge. Along with the Opera House, the Sydney Harbour Bridge is one of Australia's top architectural icons. This remarkable feat of building, affectionately known as the coat hanger, is the world's largest steel arch bridge. It was built 40 years before the Sydney Opera House, in 1932. A guided ascent to the top of the bridge, where you can enjoy breathtaking views of the harbour and city, is one of the top things to do in Sydney. The Sydney Harbour Bridge, which connects Sydney's North Shore to the Central Business District, rises 134 meters over the harbour and spans 500 meters. In addition to the pedestrian route, 2 railway lines and 8 lanes of automobile traffic run across the bridge, with the direction of each lane switchable to meet traffic flow. The fifth best place to visit in Australia is Queensland's Daintree National Park. Daintree National Park in far north Queensland, a wet tropics World Heritage Area, is home to one of the planet's oldest ecosystem. The Eastern Kuku-Yalanji Aboriginal people own the land, and many of its natural characteristics have spiritual importance. The park is divided into two sections: Mossman Gorge, where crystal-clear streams flow over granite boulders, and Cape Tribulation, one of Australia's most beautiful places to visit. Along the white sand beaches of the Coral Sea, jungle meets reef. This breathtaking stretch of coastline is one of the few sites on the Earth where two of the planet's richest ecosystems meet. The park's incredible biodiversity includes over 18,000 plant species and a diverse range of animal species, including the cassowary, crocodile, big blue Ulysses butterfly, and the elusive Bennett's tree kangaroo. The sixth best place to visit in Australia is Kakadu National Park, Northern Territory. Kakadu National Park represents the best of Australia's wilderness areas. It is the world's second largest national park, covering more than 19,840 square kilometers in the Northern Territory. Monsoon rainforests, mangrove swamps, rivers, gorges, ancient rock paintings, marshes, and waterfalls can all be found within its limits. Kakadu is also home to an incredible variety of species. In addition to the numerous mammals, reptiles, and fish, the wetlands are home to over 300 different kinds of birds, as well as both freshwater and saltwater crocodiles. You can explore the park's different ecosystems by taking a cruise along the canals or hiking the extensive network of paths. A picturesque flight around the park is also an option. So this was all for today's video about Australia and its top best places to visit. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. You can share your experience with us by leaving a comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you for watching. Keep visiting the channel for more such videos. See you in the next video. Please subscribe for more travel videos.